what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to the Bombastic Elusive Target Arcade contract. With this you unlock the Ducky Suit after it, so I'll show you a little bit of a showcase after that. So just because this is a brand new one to Hitman 3 as well, this Elusive Target, I'm going to show you the briefing, so here it is.
Good afternoon, 47. Your target is media personality Bartholomew Argus. The charismatic musician-turned-film star is at the epicenter of a drugs and weapons investigation in the UK and the subject of an Interpol arrest order. The target has gone underground, leaving his former business partner, an infamous London gangster, Tommy the Hammer Stokes, to take the blame. We have learned that the target is lying low in Sapienza as a guest of Dino Bosco, and this represents an ideal window of opportunity to engage. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
So we are going to be doing all three levels with the Silent Assassin rating, and we're going to be doing it with the default loadout. In the future, I'll be doing it with an optimized loadout with optimized routes to do it as easy as possible with all the equipment. But for this one, we're going to be using the default loadout for this. The standard pistol, fiber wire and coin, but we have to make sure all the targets in this contract are taken out with an explosion. That is the complication for this particular Elusive Target Arcade contract. So from the very start, what we need to do is acquire ourselves a different disguise. So we need to set a few things up for this one. This is a new target for all Hitman 3 owners. This is an old one from Hitman 1, but it's the first time it's appearing in Hitman 3 is what I'm trying to say. So It's not a particularly great one either, really, to be honest. There's not really much that goes on. But once you're over this area, you just need to avoid the camera to your left, so to stay close to the wall to your right, and then put on this kitchen assistant disguise. Once you've done that, we're going to move the wall to the left, come over to this location, and then climb the pipe. Once you're at the top, just climb along the ledge, climb through the window. Going to pass through this room. Before you exit the room though, just pull out your pistol, swap shoulders as you're aiming, and shoot out this camera before it spots you. And then once you've done that, go ahead and head down the stairs. Go all the way down the bottom. We need to acquire ourselves a gas canister as well. So what we need to do is just open this door and then throw a coin on the floor around about there. That's going to distract the security guard outside, so we need to go and get his disguise real quick, and then grab the gas canister outside, because if we go out in this disguise, we'll get caught, and that's not what we want to happen, so best to be safe. Close the door, subdue him, pick up the weapon and coin that's on the floor as well, then drag his body and put him in the crate. Next we're going to put his disguise on, then head outside. There'll be 2 gas canisters on the floor, we only need 1, so grab the gas canister, the propane flask, then we're going to head up the stairs. Once you get up to this section of this window, go ahead and pull out your suppressed pistol, use your instinct and shoot that lighting system over there. So once you've shot that out, it's going to turn all the lights off in the area, it's going to sabotage it, so that's going to trigger Dino Bosco to conduct the interview, which is going to trigger Bartholomew to go over and join him. Next, we're going to put our kitchen staff disguise back on and then grab this rat poison off the table. Now with your propane flask still in hand, we're going to head up to this little table over here, and we're going to poison the bottle on the left. Next, we're just going to set up this gas canister. I keep calling it the gas canister, it's a propane flask. My bad. So I'm just going to chuck it right there next to that portaloo. So it's open. And the next thing is up to you, really, what you want to do. I'm going to put the security guard disguise back on, purely because it helps you not get spotted if you've got a pistol in your hand. You'll figure out why in a little bit, but it's entirely up to you if you want to do that or not. You can stick with this disguise and makes the exit a little bit easier, or you can put the security guard disguise on and makes the kill a little bit easier. So the choice is yours, really. But for this one, I'm going to show you what happens when you change the disguise to the security guard disguise. So we're going to wait for them to go away. I'm going to put that security guard disguise back on. So he's going to go upstairs and he's going to conduct the interview and he's going to be joined by our target. So from this point we don't really need to do anything. There's a couple of enforcers inside and outside, so we're going to stick to around this location so we don't get spotted. So there's our target in there. He has an entourage following him, so he has 3 people following there, 2 guards. They are brain dead AI, so you can't really do anything with them. You can't distract them or anything like that. You can. What we're going to do is later on is bump into them just to stop them from following him, basically. But we're going to get to the point where he actually drinks from the bottle of water over there that we poisoned earlier. So there he goes. He's going to head down to that portaloo. So what we're going to do is bump into his entourage, just keep bumping into them, just to stop them from actually standing next to him, because we are going to explode him, and we don't want to get any of these 3 caught in the blast.
You look dedicated, man. Good job.
So once you've bought yourself enough time, we're going to head over to the stairs, and then we're going to aim as we crouch to make sure we don't get spotted, and then shoot it. Give it a couple of seconds, and then you can exit. Just bear in mind, when you're heading towards this exit, there is going to be an enforcer down the end of the road. But as long as you are hugging the wall to the right, you can get past him relatively easy. So that was an explosion kill, and because we also use the propane flask as well, it's an accident kill as well. So even though the body's found, it's not going to cause a disruption to your silent assassin rating. So once we've exited right here, we'll get a silent assassin rating, and then we can move on to level 2. So that was the Badboy Elusive Target. What did you think? Next one is the Censor, aka the Serial Killer, in Whittleton Creek. Again, we're going to use the default loadout for this one, and then we're going to start in the Whittleton Creek start location. And what we need to do from the very start here, because we need to, again, make sure we explode the target with this one. We're going to head over to this garage right here and grab the rat poison from the back. So go ahead and grab that. We're going to need 2 of these. So we're going to acquire that on our way. Next thing we're going to do is head straight to the house. There's a newspaper, roll of newspaper on the floor. We just ran past that tree. You can grab that if you like, to increase the speed of your subdues. I'm going to head into this garage over here, and we're going to take out our coin. We're going to need to knock out this guy, so what we're going to do is bump into him, and then place the coin on the floor, over here in the corner. And then we're going to close the garage. And once you've done that, go ahead and knock him out. The reason why I placed the coin in the corner is just to give us some extra time of getting a propane flask a little bit later on. Otherwise, we would have to wait for this guy to get in the perfect positions for us to knock him out, because he stands in the way of the garage door. Once we've hidden his body, go ahead and grab that rat poison from the shelf. So you've got 2 now, and then create a distraction inside after you've opened the door to distract this guy right here, the server. Once you've done that, go ahead and subdue him, knock him out, and then drag his body and put him in the fridge freezer or the crate as well. It is a fridge freezer, isn't it? Yes. Once you've done that, go ahead and put the disguise on, and then take out the coin. Head into the kitchen, and all we need to do is throw a coin in the corner of the room to distract the one and only enforcer in the room. Poison the glass of whiskey that's in front of you, or coffee, whatever it is, and then poison this one as well. So that's 2 glasses which are poisoned. Next thing we need to do is go ahead and grab a propane flask. So you want to head out into the garden, go to the back corner, jump over the fence, stay crouched as you're in the garden, head over to the back, and next to this barbecue there's going to be a propane flask. Go ahead and grab that, and then retrace our steps and go back to where we just was. So avoid any enforcers that are on the outside. And then we're going to hang around about here. So what's going to happen is a guy with a cap is going to enter the house. He's going to drink the coffee that's on the table. We need to make sure he drinks his drink before our target does, because we need the person that drinks the other drink first to head into the bathroom to the left. Therefore, when our target drinks his drink, secondly, he's going to head upstairs to the upstairs bathroom. So that's the reason why we need to make sure our target drinks second, because he heads to the second available location for him to be sick. So that's what we need to do. So we're going to wait here for the guy to come in, and I'll tell you exactly who it is. So this is the guy that we need to make sure that drinks his drinks first before our target. He's actually come in really early for me. Usually he's like right on time at the same time as the target. So what we would have to need to do is make sure we bumped into the target to delay him as much as possible from drinking his drink. So that's what you'd normally need to do. However, on this occasion, I've been fortunate, and the guy that just came in, he's drinking his coffee already. Here is our target. I think the target was caught up in a conversation with someone. But ultimately, what happened is that guy there with the white cap, he's drunk his drink, he's now ill. He's going to head to the one available closest bathroom. And now our target's drinking his drink. He's going to head to the nearest available bathroom, which is going to be upstairs, because this one is now occupied. Hopefully that makes sense. So he's heading up to the upstairs bathroom now, because that's the only one available currently. This would be a lot easier if you had a seeker, of course. And in terms of explosion kill, you could easily use a breaching charge or something like that. Something silent and quick. So this obviously can be done a lot faster if you have equipment. So he's going to be sick in this bathroom right here. So what we're going to do is knock him out. And make sure we've got a little bit of a distance between you and the flask. Shoot it twice. There is our explosion kill. It's also an accident kill as well. So what we've got to do now is just head to an exit. Any exit you like. I'm going to head to the eastern exit for a change. We don't usually go there, so I'm going to head to this one. But yeah. We just need to make sure that NPC drank his drink before our target did. And when they usually come in the house at exactly the same time, we need to make sure that we delay the target as much as possible before he drinks his drink. Because we need to give time for the NPC to head to the bathroom first. So once we've exited here, we'll get a Silent Assassin rating. And then we can move on to level 3. Which is a target that we've already played this week. But it is in an interesting way, because we're doing it very differently. Level 3, we have the Rage. And this has been activated the past week or so. It's currently still available. So we're going to start with the default loadout again. Again, start at the train station for all the people that are on Mastery Level 1. So the first thing we need to do is head straight to where the target is, and is literally on either side of the map. So there's not really much to say between here and there, so I might be waffling a little bit overall in between. But for this one, when it comes to an explosion kill, it is a little bit tricky. He doesn't really walk around any areas where a potential explosion could happen. Now, if you have equipment, I can definitely make sure that he is exploded. But unfortunately, because we're using a default loadout, we can't exactly do that. So we have to do a bit of manipulation. And we do need to take out his personal guard as well. So we need a couple of knockouts. But overall, it's still pretty easy. Also, have you noticed the massive frame drops in Chongqing recently? It's actually really heavy, especially on PS5. Right, once we're over here, there's going to be a crowbar on the table. You don't necessarily need this, but go ahead and grab it. And then climb up this bamboo scaffolding. I'm going to work our way around. Usually I'll go around the back and throw a coin, but the only reason I'm going this way this time, because someone in my comments said, why don't I go this way? And in honor of that guy's comment, I'm doing it for you. There we go. But we're going to jump over that wall, climb down this pipe, and then head down these stairs. What we need to do is just make sure these guys are talking to each other, because we need to make sure this conversation all plays out, because it gives us extra amount of time. Next, we're going to climb out this window and knock out the guard. Pick up his weapon, and then drag his body and put him in the crate nearby. Once we've done that, we can now climb back through the window, drop his gun, and throw a coin at the top of the stairs. Just that distracts Silly Bowden's personal guard. So he'll come up and to investigate the noise. He'll see the gun on the floor and he'll take it up towards us. So we're going to take him out before Sully comes upstairs. That's the reason why it was important to trigger that conversation downstairs first before we did any of this stuff. Because otherwise he'd come straight up. So this gives us plenty of time. So as we are pressing against this crate right here, this guy will get close enough to you. You'll get a subdue prompt on your screen. Go ahead and tap that. Knock him out. Pick up both weapons that he drops on the floor. Close the door and then drag his body and throw him through the window. And then drag his body and put him in the nearby crates. Once you've done that, go ahead and put his disguise on. Then take out your suppressed pistol and shoot this scooter on roughly around where the seat is. So use your instinct, and once you shot it once, it should just disappear from being highlighted. That's when you know you've done it right. So once you've shot it once, that's just going to leak gasoline all over the floor. That's the perfect thing we need to happen. So here is our target. He's going to head over to the wall and lean over the ledge. Giving you an opportunity to take him out if you'd like to do it any other way. I wouldn't recommend pushing him while he's in this state though, because he does tend to get heard by these two guys that are standing right there. They can see at the corner of the eye as well, so it's a bit tricky. Now sometimes he will turn right down the alleyway down there, but don't worry, he will eventually come down this side of the alleyway anyway. So all you got to do at this point is see that puddle on the floor right next to the scooter. Once the target passes there, go ahead and shoot that puddle just once and it will explode. There we go. So there's an accident kill, explosion kill, and all we've got to do now is head to an exit. We have no bodies to get found to spoil our silent assassin rating. That was an accident kill, so his body found doesn't count towards our silent assassin rating. So all we've got to do now is head straight to an exit, and we've achieved our silent assassin with all of the complications met. Easy as that. And once you've finally completed this Elusive Target Arcade contract, you'll unlock the Lucky Ducky Suit, which they've kindly added to the game, which will complete your ducky set. So you would have had the full automatic ducky gun. We also have the... do we have a ducky SMG? I think we do. And we also have a ducky sniper rifle as well. So you complete the complete ducky set. This is taking a little bit of time to load, so here we go. Blusterous and bombastic. Here we go. So once you've achieved this, and once you've completed the Elusive Target Arcade, I can confirm you'll get this Lucky Ducky Suit. So here is a bit of a showcase of the suit.
Have you seen a girl around? Short hair with a bright green bag?
Sorry.
Shit. She said she'd meet me here.
She's probably running late.
Yeah. She used to be really reliable. When we were at school, she was my rock. She always let me copy her notes. She would never have kept me waiting like this.
So what do you think? Hasn't got any gloves, but it does look pretty cool, I have to admit. But I'm not sure about the trousers. They're a bit shiny. Are they leather? Are they supposed to be like that? I don't know if it's... I haven't tried it on any other map apart from this one. And I know it's raining, but I know these are supposed to be skinny jeans as well, but they look a bit shiny. A bit 1980s for me. But I do like the hoodie though. You can actually buy this from the official IO Interactive merchandise store. I'm not paid to say that, but I should be. But you can actually buy that hoodie for real life. But yeah, it's alright. I don't mind it. What do you think? Anyway, that's going to do it for this video, so thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on the video if it helped you out, or if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. Consider supporting me on Patreon, or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below, or clicking the link in the description. Big shout out to Paul at home, Bedry, Mark Davis, Constantine Mueller, Wandering Wendy, and Andrew Phillips becoming top tier Psycho Assassin members. I really do appreciate all the support recently. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.